Okay, I don't know why I didn't do this before, but something for everyday inflammation is you take a jar of honey, you dump ginger, black pepper, and turmeric in it and stir it all up. Take a spoonful of that every day. Lemon juice every day. This is like okay. It's garlic, onions. You cover it with honey, and then you strain it out, and it makes this. It's a cough syrup. It works so much better than Mucinex. It's literally makes Mucinex a joke. And then there's this. I wish I opened it in front of you. It's just sliced ginger root, and then covered with honey, and then sealed real good, and then kept for about 6 months. So it's fermented ginger. I wish I would have opened it in front of the camera. It just opens, and it's like it fizzes like a soda, but like times 100. It's like so. That's for inflammation. This is awesome. This cleans out your kidneys and liver. Like, you eat like 1 or 2 of the slices of ginger, the fermented ginger. It tastes kind of like a ginger candy. And you just pee a lot of stuff out, and you got a lot of like fluids out of your, and what's it called, toxins out of your liver and kidneys. And that's also for kidneys. You put it in some water, drink like half of that. That's turmeric, ginger, black pepper. Black pepper brings out the curcumin in the turmeric, so that's for inflammation. And then that's for blood pressure, lungs, everything else. That's when you strain it, this cough syrup. If you want, you can eat it too. I like to just eat it. So okay, so those are some recipes too, like for home medicine. This one I used last night, and I got it out for the first time for 8 months, and I had a bad, I was really bloated, and having trouble. I was getting like hit really hard in my, like, with the direct energy, whatever, weapons. I was getting really hit hard, in like my bladder and stuff again. And, that helped last night big time. Plus I just feel a lot better. I feel like lighter. Something happened yesterday. It was, I was talking to my, friend Shalom Girl, and my phone, which has been 6G for a few months now, dropped down to 4G. When it was 6G, my hair was like this. Like, when it dropped to 4G, I felt so much better. I'm really disgusted. I wish I could explain the science part of this as good as Sabrina Wallace. I wish I could explain the spiritual part as good as Shalom Girl. I wish I could. I think my thing is a little bit medical. I have a little bit medical background and stuff. And I've seen, and psychological. I've seen a lot of like this stuff coming, and I didn't know how to quite put it together. I always knew it had to do with medical and insurance companies, and but when you're in a hospital and you know you can't, you have a really bad bladder infection and you're in a gown and there's a doctor screaming at you and screaming at you, "You're stupid, get her out of my hospital, get a bus, get a bus." And they're screaming at you. Then they hold you down at night and you have to have seizures and like stick your arm, do like weird, you wake up on the bathroom floor at the hospital. It's like with like the doctors like and nurses laughing. And then like, so I don't get any more health care. I don't get any more and I honestly don't care too much about myself. I think about how my dog was injured by DARPA's non-lethal gas. I watched her gasp and gasp for her last breaths. 2 of my parents' cats got sick and died after the gas treatments. the vibrating floor. Two of the cats never developed their front paws, and one that's only about like 8 years old can't jump up anymore. So these people aren't just completely destroying the bodies of humans. They're also doing it to animals. I contacted PETA. I like to get them involved if possible and explain how they're basically doing this to animals too. Whenever they've hit, we have dead birds outside. So nothing's really sacred. It's another reason there was all that chronic wasting, because the directed energy weapons, they're pinging them off of anything biological, plants, animals, people. They're folding protein. There was chronic wasting in deer. So I don't know if PETA could maybe take a look at something. I don't know, but it was just so odd. How I went to the hospital. They read my name. They read my insurance. They read my primary care doctor. Then they said Elon Musk, and then I was taken to another location. They said the same thing. Then it was like complete torture, and it was like Tom and Jerry. Like, the doctor was in the room above me, stomping and moving furniture and yelling down, "You stupid bitch." Like, this is a doctor at Sacred Heart in Allentown on Cheese Street. And I, like, yelling that, like, the whole entire shift. They had a staff meeting about it. I listened to the entire staff meeting. The nurses are like, "Oh, she's being fine. Like, we don't know. Like, what's going?" And he's like screaming, like, this guy's mentally ill, and he's a doctor there. And he's just, but needless to say, it was pretty much after everyone left for the day, and he was the night doctor. The nurses took his side or whatever. They don't want to lose their job. So it was kind of like his little experiment there. But there was always someone on the phone too, talking. And one of the nurses had a dog die, and I sung a song to her. You know, I was trying to like be goofy or cheer her up or something. So I sung a song, and the doctor that hated me so much went outside, and he asked the nurse, "What song did she sing?" And told the person on the phone. I'm like, "Well, like, what is going on?" And then after the staff meeting, they tried to give me Abilify. I haven't really had a good situation. I tried. They've tried to give it before or whatever. So I didn't take it, and they knew I didn't take it. They were like, "Oh, well, if you just try it, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Fine, I'll just try it." I took it. And but they like marched a whole psych team in front of me, and I'm there for a urine situation. My potassium's dropping. They're just pumping me full of bags of potassium to get my potassium high enough to boot me out of the hospital, because this doctor has got it in for me, and he says he needs a wrecking crew. And I'm like, "You need a wrecking crew for a sick girl in a hospital gown? That's really whatever, that's really something." So, anyway, so I don't know. I want to get healthy. I want to, it's hard to like explain this. It's hard to kind of travel. Sometimes I'm afraid to leave the house. Like, obviously, like, fighting for survival every day, since you're born, like, fighting for some sort of place every day is not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun being held down and have seizures with, like, people around laughing in a hospital when you think, you're gonna get taken care of. They finally gave me IV antibiotics. I was so excited. Like, I could pee for the first time in 6 months, because everything's thickened down there my uterus. There's thickening in my lungs from DARPA's non-lethal gas that killed the dogs. The one neighbor that duct taped their dog's mouth shut. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm hoping maybe if people don't care about people, I'm hoping maybe they'll care about the animals that they're killing, both domestic and wild. The dead birds outside, the chronic wasting with the deer and things like that. So, if anyone else has had pets injured, I'd ask them to write PETA. And thank you, and have a good day. All right, bye.